Justin Trudeau's decade-long reign as Canada's Prime Minister ended in January 2025. His resignation followed a period of declining approval ratings. The Liberal Party, seeking a fresh start, turned to an unlikely successor, Mark Carney. A renowned economist, Carney had previously led the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. He had never held elected office. His victory in the Liberal leadership race, securing a decisive 86% of the vote, shocked many. Carney's appeal lay in his perceived competence and his promise of economic stability. Carney's path to the prime ministership was unconventional, to say the least. His background was in finance, not politics. He had spent years navigating the complexities of global markets. This experience, he argued, made him uniquely qualified to lead Canada through turbulent times. His supporters agreed. They saw him as a steady hand, a leader capable of making tough decisions. His opponents, however, questioned his lack of political experience. They saw him as an outsider, someone out of touch with the concerns of everyday Canadians. Despite the criticism, Carney projected an image of quiet confidence. He spoke of unity and resilience. He vowed to defend Canada's interests, particularly in the face of growing protectionism from the United States. His leadership style was a marked departure from Trudeau's more charismatic approach. Carney was reserved, analytical, and detail-oriented. He was a technocrat thrust into the world of partisan politics. The transition from Trudeau to Carney marked a turning point in Canadian politics. It signaled a shift in focus from social issues to economic concerns. It also highlighted the public's growing desire for stability and predictability. Carney, with his reputation for competence and his promise of a strong economy, seemed to offer exactly that. However, the challenges ahead were immense. The global landscape was increasingly uncertain, and the relationship with the United States, Canada's closest ally and largest trading partner, was becoming increasingly strained. Mark Carney's leadership style became immediately apparent in his handling of international relations, particularly with the United States. He adopted a firmer stance than his predecessor. When former President Donald Trump imposed new tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum, Carney responded with swift retaliatory measures. This assertive approach, dubbed the Carney Doctrine by some, marked a departure from Canada's traditionally more conciliatory approach to diplomacy. Carney argued that Canada, under his leadership, would not be bullied by its larger neighbour. He insisted on mutual respect and a rules-based international order. This message resonated with Canadians. Many felt that Trump's actions were unfair and disrespectful. They rallied behind their new Prime Minister, appreciating his willingness to stand up